and welcome to our horror trivia night finale. So, night 4 of horror trivia. And this has been so much fun. I will say towards the end, as you can tell, I just decided to just go with double horns. I am wearing a Michael Myers shirt, but other than that, and Michael Myers is right behind me. I just did it simple, but my two contestants, and sadly it's just going to be two, it's going to be a head to head. Chrissy is unable to make it, and Aaron A is unable to make it. So this is not only going to be the grand finale, it's not only going to be a head to head, it is also going to be a testing of my ability to run the trivia board. I ran it last night for Finn Whitrock Trivia Night. I think it was an amusing, fun night. There were some mistakes made. So hopefully this one will be a little bit will go really smoothly. But before I bring on the trivia board, let me bring on my contestants. So both of my contestants are my two co-hosts from It's a Dean Thing pod. So first up, she has been on every night of horror trivia. Please welcome Paula. Hey, Paula.
Oh,
Hello. I love your it theme. It's very nice. And especially if people can't see, look behind Paula. You can see the red balloon, you can see the boat.
oh,
It's
balloon.
it's perfection. It's perfection. Uh, and let me bring on your competitor. So it is a head-to-head match. We had one of those a couple of weeks ago when we did Women in Horror. So
Mhm.
my other co-host from It's a Dean Thing pod, Susie. Hello, Susie.
Hi, I'm that weird thing
Hi.
you saw in the woods. It's me, Susie. The other third of It's a Dean Thing pod.
Hey!
So yes, I love that this is an It's a Dean Thing kind of matchup, kind of,
Yeah.
to see. Um, and hopefully you all love the questions that I came up with. I just in case anybody doesn't know, with the exception of a few that Susie did do the category in our very first night. All the Jason ones were Susie's for slashers, but I have come up with all these questions. So if you ever have any issues with these questions and you're angry, you can direct that anger towards me. But I may say, hey, give me a break. I'm trying my hardest. But this is, once again, the finale. And this is what will determine who of our Patreon subscribers will win it all. I'm pretty positive who's going to win because they're already they've picked so well through this whole thing, and so they're pretty much way up ahead. But we shall see. It could turn around tonight. It could all turn around. So we will see. I won't tell you who got the most votes, but it's one of these two.
It's a 50-50 chance.
It's a
Yeah.
50-50 chance. And since it's the finale and since it's a head to head, I'm not going to do a question to decide who goes first. Just going to be back and forth anyway. We're just going to go ahead and get to it. But let me first present the trivia board. And if you tune in later and you're watching this, you can definitely scream and yell at us. But if you're watching it now and you're watching live, and our two contestants don't know the answer, because if you don't know how this goes, it'll be Paula will go first. Paula will choose a question. She'll have 30 seconds to answer. If she doesn't get it right, then Susie gets a chance. And if they don't know the answer, then it is up for grabs from all the viewers and everything like that. So don't type out the answers if we're live and we're doing it and you know it. Don't type it out because I don't want them to be spoiled for the answers. But feel free to yell and scream while you're watching because I'm sure lots of people have done that throughout the trivia.
Mhm. Mhm. There's been a few moments.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
Cry, little sister. Okay, let me present the board and so that my contestants can learn what categories we are playing with. And also we can see how well Aaron does with this. Okay, so we have I laughed so hard I nearly died. So this is all horror comedy. Stephen King adaptations, which Paula did not know this was a category, I want to say. So, but of course,
Not
this is
sure how I feel about this category.
Yeah. Paula better clean house in this category. That's all I'm saying.
Too much TV can kill you, which is all about horror television, and then 90s horror in quotes. So what this is I'm going to be reading a quote from a 90s horror movie, and you have to tell me what the name of the horror movie is. And the reason I chose 90s is because we are celebrating 90s horror this month on the podcast. So, Paula, which one do you want for 40? I gotta keep my streak up. I gotta say, last night for Finwit Rock Trivia, I was so proud of my contestants because they all went for 40s.
Nice.
No pressure, Paula.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not gonna quite go for 40, but I'm not gonna go for a 10 either. Let's go for a 20.
Okay.
In I Laughed So Hard I Nearly Died.
Oh, see, you're too afraid to go to the.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. The uneventful, aimless lives of a London electronics salesman and his layabout roommate are disrupted by the zombie apocalypse in this 2004 film.
Oh, God, I know this.
People are screaming and yelling right now.
I know. I haven't seen it, but I know what movie it is. I know.
Sorry.
I know.
Okay, time is out.
Yeah.
Okay, Susie.
Paula, it was Shaun of the Dead.
Thank you.
Yep.
I knew that.
What do you mean haven't seen this film? Oh my goodness.
You haven't seen it? Okay, it's not. There we go. Okay, sorry. See, it's me running this and my mouse is not loving me right now. Okay, so let's see, board. Okay, sorry, it's going to go a little bit slower with me running.
No, you're fine.
I apologize. So, Paula, you're being yelled at right now. I can hear everybody. So, Susie.
I don't know how much better I'll do though. So I was like, oh, I know this one. Because like we said before we started, when trivia comes on, all the knowledge just
It does. It's true. It's very true.
I could see the movie, like scenes of it that I have seen. I could see the actors. I just,
It's very true.
Okay. So I'll go for 90s horror in quotes for 40. Given to Aaron's peer pressure.
I'm like, wow, you're being sorry, my mouse is just Luke. We're going to Camp Crystal Lake, Stephen Freeman. Oh yeah, planning on smoking a little dope, having a little premarital sex, and getting slaughtered. You have to know which one it is, though.
Oh no. I'm trying to go through my mental Rolodex of those.
And it's one of them released in the 90s.
Yeah.
Time's running out here.
Was it Freddy versus Jason? Was it 8?
What's the name of it?
Oh, Friday the 13th 8?
What's the name of it, though?
8? Oh, Jason, don't look at me. He's on my wall over there.
I don't even know if that's the right number to it because people are yelling right now. 8. I don't know which one 8 is because I'm just going off of the title of it. Oh, that's Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
That's not this. So Paula, do you have a guess?
No. Okay. I just 5.
Do you have like the name of it?
No.
Oh, I love this. I love us.
No, because 8 was in 1989, so it's definitely not.
Oh yeah, that's
5.
not
You were
it.
off by a year. No.
Okay, so none of you got this. So if anybody knows this, you can type it later here, or you can type it in the comments now, or when you're watching it later. Feel free to yell and scream.
Yeah,
Your
yell
heart's
and scream at
content.
me because as the professed Friday the
on.
13th fan, that
Mm.
was embarrassing.
Sorry, but my mouse is just hating me. Okay. Does not want to stay on here. Okay. So, Paula, where do you want to go for 40?
Oh, what the hell?
Join me.
Let's do Stephen King adaptations for 40
Ooh.
and really cry when I don't know the answer.
I'm sorry, but this picture that Aaron shows. A man awakens from a coma to discover he has a psychic ability to foresee future events in this 1983 adaptation. Do not let this picture has nothing to do with this.
That's hilarious.
This
That's
is
like
a
everything
fun, like,
80s you
I
could
Spy
possibly want
image.
on
So we
picture.
got
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
Jim. Is that Cyndi Lauper?
Mm-hmm. So, did you have a guess?
This is another one that I know the answer, and I'm kicking myself because it's like right there, and I can't.
California Raisins.
You're just looking at
I'm
this.
just looking at this.
There's Teddy Ruxpin.
Okay. I think
Yep.
we're done with time.
Yeah.
Do you have a guess, Susie?
It.
No.
This is the moment where I reveal that I'm not too familiar with a lot of Stephen King adaptations.
Oh, well, you're gonna love
Except-
me then.
Except for
Well, don't.
there's 3, so there's that I know. So I won't say, but there's 3 that I'm familiar with.
So, Susie, do you want to go to for Stephen King and see if one of the ones you're familiar with is in there, or
Yeah, I'll do Stephen King for 40.
Whoa, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Why not?
We'll get it out of the. Oh my
Mike
goodness!
Flanagan adapted this King novel in 2017 about a man who dies unexpectedly, leaving his wife handcuffed to the bed.
Gerald's Game. I know that
Yes.
one. I
Wow.
love Mike Flanagan because I love Mike Flanagan. That's the only
Well,
reason
that's
why I
true.
know it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's good. It's highly triggering and highly depressing, by the way. Trigger for that for sexual abuse. It's very triggering.
Mm.
It's good, but it's not one I could watch. I've only watched it once because it's so sorry, everybody. Okay. So Paula, you got some catching up to do here.
I mean, we're already doing a streak of 40, so let's go with I Laughed So Hard I Nearly Died for 40, because why not? Why not?
Oh, I'm so excited for us, Paula.
Okay, so why did she keep putting these in
What is-
here?
Oh my god. I love all the choices made in this.
Oh my
I have a
goodness.
feeling this could be okay. 17-year-old Jamie accidentally travels back in time to 1987, determined to stop the Sweet 16 killer in this totally tubular 2023 film.
Freaky Friday?
No, no, it's a
I don't know.
horror film.
Didn't they do kind of a
I'm not gonna answer
anyway,
that
that's my guess.
question.
That's my guess. That's my guess.
Nope, it's wrong. Susie?
Yeah, is it Totally Killer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, I knew it was what. Yeah. And it was
Okay,
because I had
so not the movie I
that
was
one and
thinking
a
of.
few others in my head where I was like, oh, it's one of these 3.
Yeah, very good. Paul. Oh, no, that was Paula. Susie?
Yeah, that was me.
Do I laughed so hard I nearly died for 40. We're gonna keep the 40 streak going
Wow,
until we run out of
you
40s.
are all amazing. I'm sorry, my mouse is just.
We're just gonna see how it goes.
What is the name of Freddy Krueger's mother? What? This is not one that was supposed to be in there. I'm sorry, this is wrong. This is not correct. This is from our slasher one. This is the incorrect question. Let me go to the board,
Can I
to the master thing.
can I answer it anyway?
Yeah, you can.
Answer 1.
No. So the real question is, this is okay. The real question is, "Evil just mess with the wrong hillbillies" is a tagline from this 2010 horror comedy.
Is it Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is incorrect question, but we'll just put it up there anyway. So Susie,
Oh,
you got that one.
Amanda. I was gonna say Sister Kruger, if that was the actual like question, because I completely forgot the answer
Yeah.
from the first night.
Okay, so I don't know if there'll be some more surprises like that. So Paula,
Let's
and
let's
excuse
keep-
my flippin' neighbor decided to blast his music right now. So excuse me if you hear that, everybody. Sorry. Go ahead, Paula.
let's keep the 40 streak going that I still can't answer. With 90s horror in quotes.
Yes, Paula, you got this. You got this. Oh my god.
Sutter Kane to Trentwell, a confessional inside the Black church. Do you want to know the problem with places like this, with religion in general? It's never known how to convey the anatomy of horror. Religion seeks discipline through fear, yet doesn't understand the true nature of creation. No one's ever believed it enough to make it real. The same cannot be said of my work.
Oh wow, I have no idea. Nope, I don't know.
Susie, do you have a guess?
Oh, my only guess would be The Exorcist, but I don't think that's
No.
correct.
Nope. So this one's up for grabs if anyone knows it. And it's I love this. This is one of my favorite horror films from the 90s. That might not give you the answer or whatever, but okay. So Susie.
Yeah, I'll do Too Much TV Can Kill You, since there's only 40s left.
Okay, sorry, just 1 second here. Okay. This current MGM Plus show is about a city in middle USA that imprisons everyone who enters.
Oh, that's so unfair, because I just saw that.
Oh,
So,
I've been wanting to watch this.
oh. Oh, it's so wrong. It's not the right them.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I know it's not right. But it's like, I
Paula.
just saw this.
Paula,
Oh no, I can't.
no guess?
No.
Okay, that one's also up for grabs. Okay. So Paula, where do you want to go?
Let's finish out that last 40.
I feel like we all lost our motivation there for a minute because it's like everybody's like,
It's like, oh.
Okay. Explorer Sir Malcolm Murray, American gunslinger Ethan Chandler, scientist Victor Frankenstein, and medium Vanessa Ives unite to combat supernatural threats in Victorian London in this 2014 to 2016 show.
Penny Dreadful?
Yep.
Oh,
very good.
Nice. Yeah, that was my thought too. Like, ew.
Very good. I almost gave it to you, Susie.
It's like, I'm on the board, yes.
Made it.
Wins where I can get them.
Hey, Paula, you could still run away with this. Let's not
It's-
besmirch our abilities here.
It's true. We've just barely begun. So, Susie,
I'm gonna go for the category I've been doing really well in, and I'm gonna go. I laughed so hard I nearly died for 30.
that's true. You're doing really well in this one. Okay. What are the 3 rules in Gremlins? 10
Okay.
points each.
So I know it's don't get them wet, don't feed them after midnight. Be friends.
Be friends. I like that. You got those first two. That was correct.
Yeah,
But
I
be friends is not the third
don't
one.
remember the third one, but I know those two I think are the most important. It's don't get those little guys wet, and then
Yeah.
don't feed them after midnight because
Yes.
that's a no.
So, Paula, do you know the third one?
No, the first two are the only ones I know. I can't
Okay.
remember.
Okay. Well, I don't know if these are set up. Sorry, I don't know how these are set up.
Here, I'll cover my eyes.
Okay. Okay. And
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, we have an ongoing joke in my house that all the dishes we call them gremlins because if we get one wet, they just start multiplying, and you're never done with the
Mhm.
dishes. And you're like, why is this
Right?
happening?
Okay. So, Paula. Oh, why didn't it give you? Sorry, one second here. It didn't
Yeah.
give you those points. It could be so I'm gonna write down that you have. I'm just gonna give this one to you. And then since
Maybe you need to put an X in the first one because nobody got it.
Oh yeah, maybe that.
Nope.
Then maybe it'll update.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh no, you're fine. I will close my eyes again so that I do not see.
Well, there's nothing for you to
Oh, well.
not see. Okay. I guess I'll just have to write. I think she's. Okay, so I think it gave you. I don't know if it gave you those points. I didn't pay attention, but 40, 80. I'm sorry, everybody. This is boring, but 40, 80, 120.
Yeah. I think
One-
it did give me all full points, so
Mhm.
just minus 10 for
Yeah.
160.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's all good.
sorry, everyone. That was so boring. I'm like,
Let's do Stephen King adaptations for 30.
okay. Emilio Estevez starred in this 1986 adaptation about machines that come to life and turn homicidal.
The only thing that's coming to mind is Repo Man, but I don't
No,
think
that's incorrect.
right.
Susie, do you have a guess?
I can see the face of the like I can see like the cover of it, but the name that I'm thinking of isn't the correct one, and I know that it's not the correct one for it because my brain is telling me that it's Total Recall, but that's not the
No.
movie.
That's not correct either. So no,
Or, like-
this one is also up for grabs.
I'm like, I can see the face.
Yeah, you mean the face of one of the killer things?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very famous looking. Okay, so Susie.
Yeah. We'll do Too Much TV Can Kill You for 30. We'll see how that goes.
Sorry, this mouse is just driving me nuts. Okay, this 80s TV show opened with this narration. Man lives in the sunlit world of what he believes to be reality. There is, unseen by most, an underworld, a place that is just as real, but not as brightly lit. A dark side.
Barely Human?
No. Paula?
Outer Limits?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, no, my brain keeps telling me just like the wrong titles for things.
Mhm.
And I'm like, no, that's not what it is.
This intro for this show used to scare the I used to watch the show and the
Oh,
intro was
yeah.
so scary for this one that I'm not gonna tell you the name of, but it was
I
really
could
scary.
not
So
watch
episode
that
two.
in the dark. I couldn't watch it in the dark. I had to have the lights on.
And the way it would be like there'd be trees and it'd be brightly
Mhm.
lit and it would go and then it would have the name of the show, which I'm not gonna reveal. The show that was as a hint for all those watching, the show was there was a movie version of the show in the I think it was late 80s, early 90s, yeah. Okay, that was you, Susie, right?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, Paula. I'm sorry, everybody. I feel like I'm not doing a good job with this today. I apologize.
Let's try. I laughed so hard I nearly died for 30.
My mouse is just like has a life
all
of its
over.
own right now.
Your mouse has been possessed.
Yep. Cole stays up past his bedtime and discovers that his hot babysitter belongs to a satanic cult in this 2017 film.
I mean, the only thing that's like popping in my head is the babysitter, but I'm pretty sure that's not
Yep,
right.
that's correct. That's correct. That was hilarious. It's a fantastic film. So is the sequel, by the way. Sorry, everyone.
Which just
Everyone has
goes-
to wait for
just
like
goes to
the-
show, even if you think you don't know it, blurt out whatever comes to mind.
Yeah.
exactly.
Give things a shot, man. You
I
never
just love
know.
that you're like, I don't think this is right, but
I was like, this is a
Never
trick
mind.
question.
I know because I have the answer in the question. So Susie.
Yeah, we'll go for I don't want to go near 90s horror in quotes, so we'll do Stephen King adaptations for 30.
Wow. That one intimidates everybody.
I'm
huh?
scared of 90s horror now.
This car is so loyal to its owner that it will kill for them in this 1983 John Carpenter film.
Oh, is it Christine?
Yes.
Yes.
I think this movie is so
I
underrated.
know I might know more Stephen than I thought.
I
just
know.
don't attribute it to
Probably.
Stephen.
For you saying you didn't know that, you're doing pretty darn good in that category, Susie.
It's very excited
Okay,
to believe.
Paula.
Okay, I will brave 90 horror quotes
You got
for
this,
30.
Paula. You got this. You got this.
Somebody's got to do it.
Be brave.
I know all about accidents, and let me give you some advice. When you leave a man for dead, make sure that he's really dead.
I don't
Just blurt something out. 'Cause
I don't
you got
even
it last
have a
time.
guess.
Kidding.
Like nothing's coming to mind. I don't know.
Susie, do you have any guess?
Scream 2.
Nope. Man. I'm
This
so
is-
disappointed. Just
This is where we lose all the viewers. They're
kidding.
like,
They're all
I
like,
can't believe that I don't know
What is
90s
wrong
horror
with you
quotes.
people?
These are quintessential, and you're like, I'm so sorry. I don't know.
okay. Okay, Susie. You're gonna brave 90s quotes for 30?
I'll do too much TV can kill you for 30. Thank you very much.
Okay. If I can control my mouse.
Yes, please.
Gosh, this is so frustrating. Okay. This television adaptation of a beloved horror franchise featured Bruce Campbell as Ash.
Was it just Ash versus Evil Dead?
Yes.
Oh,
Come on, thing. I'm going to kill my mouse. Okay, so while the board is thinking, come on. Okay, Paula. Sorry.
Let's
Made
go
so many
ahead and
mistakes during this.
let's go ahead and just finish off that last 30 in 90s horrors quotes.
Your favorite category. My
Yeah.
mother always said love was supposed to set you free, but that's not true, Chucky. I've been a prisoner of my love for you for a very long time. Now it's payback time.
Bride of Chucky? I don't know.
Yep,
Th-
you got it.
Now I'm like, this
See?
is when I knew.
I
What
know.
the
I could
heck?
see Susie's face. I'm like, they're like, if Paula doesn't get it, I know this one.
That's like one of those, did they really go with like the Bride of Frankenstein kind of thing? Yeah, okay, yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I saw the gears turn. I'm like, oh, Pod's gonna get it, and I knew this one. Gosh darn it!
See, you avoided it for no reason.
For no, oh, fine. I'll be brave. 90s horror in Codes for 20. It's
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill my mouse.
not gonna do me any good though. Watch.
Stokely, I'm not putting that hack drug up my nose. It's so 80s. Aliens are taking over the earth. Weigh it. Said by Zeke.
Oh, is it They Live?
Nope.
No, was that not 90s? No, that was 80s, right? Was
I
it?
think so. Yeah. I don't know if that was 80s or better, but that's not what it is. Do you know, Paula?
Oh no, because they gave them contacts in that movie. Dang it!
Mm-mm.
Okay. I was wondering if this was a too hard of a quote that I chose from it. I just thought with the names there, people might get it. I could just give that point to Chrissy.
I mean, you could.
um, okay, so Paula, where are you going to?
Let's go back to Stephen King adaptations for 20.
Okay. Be careful not to bury your pets in the cemetery in this adaptation, or they might just come to life.
Pet Cemetery.
Yes.
Oh, that cat is so friendly looking.
Oh,
my
that book
gosh.
freaked me out.
Just a pal.
It's one of the few of his that I actually like. Because if people don't know this, that's why it's so funny that I have this category. I'm not a huge Stephen King fan. I like a lot of the adaptations, though. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Go back and listen to Paula and I talk about Stephen King. That's why it's another thing of like,
Right.
No.
We talked
Okay.
about most of these.
We did. Yep. Okay, Susie.
Dude, too much TV can kill you for 20.
Mike Flanagan created this Netflix series about an isolated island community that experiences miraculous events and frightening omens after the arrival of a charismatic, mysterious young priest. I'm like, just go ahead and answer.
Do you mean Midnight Mass?
Yes. I could like Susie knows. Once I read the Mike Flanagan part, I'm like, okay.
I think out of like all the projects he's done, I think this is probably my favorite one.
Definitely for TV, of his TV projects, it's my favorite
Mhm.
one. I think for his movie ones, I think it's hard, but I think actually Doctor Sleep is my favorite.
Yeah,
I think Doctor Sleep is extremely underrated.
I'm the same. I would say like for films, it's Doctor Sleep, and then for TV, it has to be Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass is so damn good. Such a good show. I cried so much at that show. Mike Flanagan is so incredible. I just think Mike Flanagan is one of the biggest gifts to horror that we have around. He's so great, and so is his wife, who's in like everything he does.
Yeah.
Okay, Kate Siegel. So not Kate. Yeah, right. Is that her name? Is that right?
Yes, I think it's Katie.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paula. I'm trying to
I'm
just keep
gonna-
my mouse alive.
Right.
That's why I'm doing
I'm
this.
gonna stick with Stephen King for 20. Like a mesmerized
My
by the
mouse dies. when I
Yeah.
pull this down. This friendly Saint Bernard was just trying to have some fun when he got bit and turned rabid in this 1983 adaptation.
Cujo.
Yep.
No.
I always root for Cujo. Not Cujo. even though Cujo looks like that, I still root for Cujo. Not Cujo's fault.
He doesn't know any better. He's just a doggo, and he feels a little sick.
He's just, he just wants
a
to
little
play.
guy.
He just wants to play.
He just wants to be friends.
He just wants to play. Okay, Susie. There are only a few. I'm so proud of you. I want to say both of you for not immediately going to tens.
For braving the 40s.
Yes, and going backwards, kind of going, moving up. Like,
Well, I think it's fun. It's also really morale boosting when we know the easier ones and we're like, yes.
Like, get the hard ones out of the way.
that's true.
Yeah. So I laughed so hard I nearly died for 20.
I'm not laughing at you, Mouse, because I think it's because it's the dual screen thing. Catherine Newton and
Oh.
Vince Vaughn switch bodies in this serial killer horror comedy. Yes, this was the one you were thinking of, right,
Yep.
Paula?
Sure
This
is.
is why I said don't say it because
No!
I'm not
That
gonna say
cracks me
it
up so much.
because I knew it was on here, so I'm like,
Mhm.
nope.
Yeah,
This is
that's the
such
one
a
I was thinking of.
fantastic film. It's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. If you haven't watched this movie, it is so good. So good. So good and so funny and just I love that movie. Okay, so Paula.
Let's do Too Much TV Can Kill You for 20.
This HBO horror show was hosted by the legendary Crypt Keeper.
Tales from the Crypt.
Yes. Which this show, like the rights for this show are so messed up. That's why it's not on HBO.
Really?
And it's so sad to me because
Ah.
this show was so good. And like they can't have it on. There's something with the rights that's all like, really messy. And so that's
Mm.
why it's not on there. It's really annoying. Okay, Susie.
Yeah. Oh, well, 90s horror in quotes.
You're so
I'm
scared.
so excited.
Choice? What kind of choice? Whether or not you will be willing to play Nancy one last time. You have to get
Is
this.
it Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Yes. I'm like, you have to get this
Flip
because you
hair
won
back.
that
If I had
episode.
gotten that wrong, I feel like Aaron, that would have been the moment when Aaron goes, "Get out of here." Just so
You're done. You're done.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you were just on this episode.
Yeah.
Which
your
I
spot.
realize some people may be going, well, that's cheating, but I didn't know Susie was going to pick it. So sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Susie.
See, it's all a game of chance. I was gonna say, like, it's if I would have gotten it wrong, you'd been like, "All right, get out of here. Your spot and it's a Dean thing will now be filled by the Michael cutout behind me."
Michael, what are your thoughts about Dean in this episode?
I think he's killing it.
So we only have 10s left. I'm so proud of you all. And Susie, you are nearing that 300 mark. Paula, you're not
Nice.
doing badly at all. It's 160.
Yeah.
So
Not too bad.
Pretty
so-
good.
So
Yeah.
Paula, where would you like to go next?
Let's stick with Stephen King for 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Stephen King was not happy with this Stanley Kubrick adaptation featuring Jack Nicholson and Axe and the Stanley Hotel.
The Shining.
Yes. Yes, he famously hates it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Have y'all seen that his son is going to be in the Smile 2 sequel?
Yes, and I've seen his smile.
Yeah, I was not aware that he was, and I was so surprised. I'm like, oh, that's why I looked at his face, and I'm like, I've seen your face before.
And you know what? I was so hesitant about this sequel. It's out right now. But everything I've read about it, people are saying it's better than the first. People are saying it's so good. So I definitely have to see it. You haven't seen it, have you, Susie?
Oh no, I have, but I do want to go see it because
You've just
excited.
seen
But
the smile.
yeah, I've just seen the Smile and like press junket things where they were like, "Oh, it kind of looks like your dad's in The Shining," and he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I mean, really, it's uncanny. That smile is exactly like
Oh,
Jack
wow.
Nicholson's. It's really kind of freaky. So Paula.
Oh, that was me.
Which
Susie's
10?
turn.
Oh yeah, sorry, Susie. I'm sorry, Susie.
Yeah. Oh no, you're fine. I'll keep facing my fears and do 90s horror in quotes for 10. Who knows?
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice candy. I know
Silence
I
of
should
the
have done that,
Lambs.
but I didn't. And little, if you don't know this about me, I hate this movie. I hate this movie so much. Okay, it's so weird because it'll show on the screen before it shows on my screen. Really weird.
That is
And I just realized, Susie, actually, you're you're still 10 points behind. Because remember, for that one, you
Yeah.
got 30 when it was actually
I know.
20.
I'm close
So,
to 300.
but you're still close. I mean, oh my gosh, you're still going to be there. I'm
Right.
betting, unless. So, Paula.
Let's finish out Stephen King.
Okay.
Yay.
Both Tim Curry and Bill Skarsgård have played the creepy clown. I'm just going to let you answer. I'm not going to finish reading it.
Like, Paula doesn't get this.
Like, if I don't get this one, I'm leaving. I'm kicking myself out.
If we don't get this, a ruffled hand is gonna come out of like the side and just snatch that raincoat off of you.
Yep. I know. I'm like, Paula, because I knew this was on here already, of course.
Mhm.
And I'm like, if Paula gets this one, both of you, I would expect to get it just because of what Paula is wearing. Even if you didn't know it, I would just kind
Mhm.
of, oh my gosh. Okay. So, Susie.
I'll do too much TV can kill you for 10.
This mouse is going to kill me. This Ryan Murphy anthology television series premiered in 2011 with Murder House. You have to get this, Susie.
Oh, gee, Willikers. Is it American Horror Story?
Yes. I'm like, that's another one that it's like one of those, where you're like, if
You were like, we have to know. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, 300. Woohoo!
I
Nice.
Paula, you're just 20 away from 200.
That's my goal.
Yeah, let's get there.
200.
Let's get there. Let's get
Do
there.
it.
Come on.
No, I can do it.
You can do it.
I'm gonna go with I Laughed So Hard I Nearly Died for 10.
Woody Harrelson plays a gun-toting man in search of the last Twinkie in this 2009 film. I love this picture of Woody Harrelson.
That's a good picture. Zombieland.
Yes. Now you're only 10 away.
Yay!
Okay, Susie.
Ooh. So many hard choices. I'll face my fears again and do 90s horror in quotes for 10.
Okay, it's the last one in that category.
Fingers crossed.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, if I don't get this right, I have a friend who would slash me. Is it Scream?
Yes. Okay, Paula. TV or funny?
Funny.
Okay. This is the one could get you 200. Aliens who look like clowns come from outer space and terrorize a small town in this 1988 film.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes, 200.
Like 200, yes!
Oh my gosh, come on. Killer Clowns. I have you can't probably see it. You can't see it very well back there, but I have a Killer Clowns like Funko like
Oh, the little
poster thing, kind of like, yeah,
cool.
it's really cool. Okay, so this is the last one. You have to take this one, Susie.
A lot,
If-
I guess. Too much TV can kill you.
This show opens with Sheriff Deputy Rick Grimes wakes from a coma only to learn the world has been overtaken by zombies.
The Walking Dead.
Yes.
And fun fact, this movie kind of got my mom into watching zombie media because she was walking by one day as I was watching it and I was eating Chinese food and she goes, "Oh, that's so gross. How can you eat that and watch the show at the same time?" Cut to 2 months later, us sitting down with our own respective Chinese food and her going, "Put the show on. We got to get caught up on the season."
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
And
That's
it's okay. We
hilarious.
stopped watching it once it stopped being more about zombies once it stopped being about the zombies and more about the human drama, she goes, "Ugh, I don't want the drama. I want the eating of the peoples."
Yeah, I stopped watching it. I can't remember what season, but I stopped watching it somewhere. Like the first couple of seasons are really, really good.
Mhm.
And we'll cover this show some point. Um, I'll just have to finish watching it though in order to cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, congratulations, Susie, at 320
Yay!
points. Is the
Congratulations,
winner.
Good job.
Paula!
Thank
Yes, is
you.
the winner of the horror
Wait,
trivia finale. And congratulations, Paula, 200 points. Thank you both for a great game. And thank you all for people who have watched throughout this run. Thank you so much. People who watch later, I know a lot of people tune into these later, and I'm sure you're yelling and screaming the whole time. So thank you. I don't know if I said in the beginning I had blood drawn. So if you've seen something like that's what that's from. So thank you. And special shout out, of course, to Aaron A for creating the trivia boards. And you do such a better job running them than I do. But thank you because I really, really appreciate it. It makes this all so much easier. I just always think back to our very first horror trivia night where I created cards for each question in
Mhm.
Canva. And that was a lot of work. And so creating these boards has saved so much time. So thank you so much for doing that. And thank you to everyone who has been a contestant on here. I'm just going to quickly run through those names. So thank you to, of course, Paula and Susie, Annalise, Matt and Audra, Eric. I'm sorry. It's not that I can't remember people's names. It's that I can't remember people's names. Jen, why do I feel I know I'm forgetting someone and no, I think actually I got everybody. Did I get everybody? I am so sorry. I'm like, yeah, because there was another night you and Eric were competing
Mhm.
against each other. So there was another head to head. First night was Annalise, Paula, and Jen was the winner of the first night. The second
Mhm.
night, Eric won. But it was 400 for Eric, and then you had 200.
Mhm.
So it was like you both yes. And
Yeah.
then the third night we had Matt and Audra. Annalise was back. And then of course Paula. And then
Mhm.
this night, Paula and Susie. So I did get everybody. So thank you to all my contestants. Thank you to my wonderful Patreon supporters. And I want to just say, Susie, you were the overall pick for tonight to win. You got the most votes. And it wasn't me saying Susie put Michael in her little trailer for Patreon pick. That was not why. I mean, I don't know. That could have been why, but it wasn't me saying because of that you need to choose Susie. But Susie was chosen, and I want to say, and I will double check this, of course, triple check this, but as it stands right now, it looks like the winner for this is going to be Rebecca, who
Yay!
Rebecca
Congratulations.
Rebecca watched on the first night with slashers and knew like every answer that others didn't. Susie, you knew a lot too. And Rebecca like chose so like I don't know how Rebecca just pretty much like yeah, every night except for one night, but it was just like it was so razor thin close that it really didn't offset it that much. But every night shows who was going to win. Every night, it's like she just kind of knew. So congratulations, Rebecca. I'm not positive who the second place is. I have to calculate that, but I just wanted to give you a huge congratulations. And so you are going to be getting. I'm going to be contacting Annalise really quickly because part of that prize package is you get 2 tickets to the interview with the vampire themed night that she has going on. There's also I don't have it right in front of me, should have brought it over here, but a bag of goodies from Horrid. And I'm also going to get in touch with you. You can get something that has our, you're also going to get, the noise is fun. It's a horror thing, a pin And I also have some stickers, so you'll be getting one of those too. So congratulations, Rebecca. And thank you to all my lovely Patreon supporters. And see, the ones that didn't play, now you know, see, you could have won some prizes. And then if you want to win prizes when we do giveaways in the future, like we're going to do another giveaway, of course, in May for our marathon streaming event, become a Patreon supporter today for as little as $3 a month. We have two bonus episodes that are going to drop on Halloween for our Patreon subscribers. And one of them is the vampire episode, which just Tiff and I just discussing our favorite vampires and some least favorite ones. But there's another one that's dropping as well. I'm keeping it secret, but you probably can guess what it is if you've listened to some episodes in the past. So become a Patreon subscriber for as low as $3 a month. And next year we will be back with horror trivia again. We might change it up again. I change it every year how we do this. So stay tuned for more information on that. And come back for our next live stream event will be on Saturday, November 9th. And Paula, you are welcome to come to this too, since it's part of the Finn stuff. We are going to be doing live stream reactions to Finn's new movie, which opens tomorrow, premieres on Netflix. It's on Netflix only, but tomorrow, called Don't Move, where he plays a serial killer. So I don't know if Paula wants to watch it and come and do the reactions, but we'll be doing that on Saturday, November 9th at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that's the next live stream. I do want to say, if anybody's watching this on YouTube, we are now have all our podcasts just audio only. You can go to the podcast player thing and you should be able to see and hear our podcasts there as well. And so Paula and Susie, I'm going to have you tell everybody where you can be found, and then we'll be done for this year for horror trivia. So Paula, I don't know, Susie, do you care if Paula gives where It's a Dean thing can be found?
I don't mind.
So
Great,
Paula, you
all
are in
here as a
charge.
It's all
team.
on me.
So
Well,
tell
okay.
everybody.
Personally,
where
you
that
can
can be
find
found.
me on all the socials and It's My Sandbox. I'm kind of trying to distance myself from Twitter, so don't really follow me over there, but all the other ones. Our podcast is a Dean Thing. You can find that also on many of the social medias at It's Dean Thing Pod. Also on the It's a Fandom Thing website, there's links for it there. You can also find us on the It's a Fandom Thing Discord server. We're all there along with all the panelists from It's a Fandom Thing. We have all kinds of channels: horror, TV, pets, music. Whenever I watch Finn, there's a channel for that. All kinds of stuff. So
The neglected channel.
Oh.
Sorry, I have to give you a hard time.
So come give me a hard time in the It's Apollo Watches Finn Whitrock thing channel. Very, yeah.
Doubly so on Finn's birthday.
Yeah.
Yes, which is next week. So got to get to, it's on the 28th. So that's Monday? Yeah, that's Monday.
Yes.
Is it Monday?
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because next Thursday is Halloween.
Yay!
I'm so sad that spooky season is almost over. It's never over for me.
I was
It's year
gonna
Yeah, I
round,
was gonna
say.
but-
say, if you're alternative in any sense, it's always spooky season.
Oh, yeah, I mean, just,
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I'm
Listen,
yeah.
guys, when spooky season is over, all of the Michael stuff in Aaron's background, it just gets knocked over and replaced by the vacuum molded Christmas blow up thingies. Like, and then that's the thing for the rest of the year.
I'm like, it does. No, but I am gonna get my baby Michael will have a Christmas hat on.
I love that.
I have
Oh,
to
I'm so
get
excited. Is he
he's gonna
get
have for
little
every holiday.
reindeer horns.
I love it.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah, I'm gonna get little. I have to shop for them because I'm not sure like how to get the sizes because the head's kind of big.
I feel like
It's not
maybe
a
if
little
you just
baby.
look for infant wear in a
Yeah,
certain
I just
age
wasn't sure if
range.
it's too small because it's not really so much an infant head, but maybe anyway.
Maybe it's a
so-
toddler. Maybe it's toddler size.
maybe. So Susie, where can everybody find you?
Yeah, so other than finding me in the woods skulking around, as was said at the beginning of this live stream, I can also be found on Instagram at _crafting_cryptid, where I post all my fun cryptid adventures and side quests. And in my bio, I have linked to my dog Benny's Instagram, Benny_Pelucita. And I can also be found on It's a Dean Thing Pod, talking about all things Dean Winchester. What a man. We love him.
What a man.
Yeah.
Mighty
And
good man.
I can also be found in the shadows of the It's a Fandom Thing Discord, just skulking around as well, popping up occasionally here and there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where you
And
can also find me and give me grief about the questions I missed on this trivia.
but nicely, do it
Nice
nicely.
grief. Not mean
Yes.
grief, but nice.
Yes. And yeah, so that does it for horror trivia for this year, for 2024. It's in the books. And 4 is the perfect number to do these, because when we first started, we did 10. That was not the perfect number. That was
It
a
seemed like
lot
a
of
good
work.
idea at the time. It was not
It was
a
a
good
lot.
idea.
That was a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
But you live and you learn. So thank you so much to anyone who watched and watches in the future. And I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, become a Patreon supporter today. Bye. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Night. Good night. Good night.